FutureDad 30. How to be a better boyfriend. Quote, "In marriage, only the man's obligations are enforced by law." Anon. In this essay, I will propose optimal ways to behave as a boyfriend. One warning first. If you came here after reading FutureDad 27, How to Pick Your Long-Term Girlfriend, this guidance is neither to improve yourself to find a better girlfriend, nor to please your current one. Neither reason is a healthy one on its own. If you serve your life to please others, you will end up pleasing no one, least of all yourself. See FutureDad 8, Saying No is Positive, for more on this. Rather, the qualities discussed below are recommended to improve first, to both strengthen your own self-esteem, and also a welcome side effect is that you will be a better person to be around. 3 important domains to improve are honesty, masculinity, and romance. Honesty. When you make a decision to be a boyfriend, that should clue you into the preferred behaviour. It is a decision, and it is your one. You didn't slip and fall into a relationship. You didn't accidentally choose the wrong sister. You weren't bullied into it by friends and family because she's good for you. If the latter is actually true, leave the sham relationship immediately. What you enter into fraudulently, you must either leave now, at some inconvenience, or leave later, at great pain. Given it is a decision, then any subsequent dishonesty contradicts the very premise of the relationship you have entered into. So, never indulge in dishonesty as a boyfriend. To explore this further, we need to discuss what dishonesty is and isn't. Dishonesty isn't about gaining an advantage in an unethical way. That is approximately true only at the first derivative. Dishonesty is the act of dissuading yourself from thinking long term. Put another way, it is an attempt to push pain into the future. Most people do it. Look around. How many adults in Western nations are both very physically fit and also financially free? It's a very small minority. 10% of 1%. Why so few? Many things we wrestle with in life boil down to time preference. You are presented with a yummy donut. You refuse the donut and forgo the pleasure chemicals so as to not look fat in the medium future and live longer in the far future. These two benefits are abstract and very hard to manifest in the moment. Most people will eat the donut, whereas you will not, because you have read FutureDad 14, Habits Part 1, Habits Eat Willpower for Breakfast. Similarly, being dishonest means you do the thing that causes less pain in the moment. Lie or deceive your girlfriend, because the consequences are abstract and hypothetical. They may as well not exist. Your biggest challenge in life is to bring that self-deception under control. It's such an enormous psychological barrier that the best initial technique is to step round it rather than use expensive willpower to climb over it. See FutureDad 23, Habits Part 2, How to Create Good Habits. With the right habit installed, if you encounter a situation where it is more convenient to deceive your girlfriend, it should be instinctual and habitual that you do not. Just like going to the gym on a Tuesday, it's not a decision, it just is. So practice that until it's a habit. Masculinity. On the same note, the more proactive side to honesty is to be bold and unapologetic about your male sovereignty. Tell your girlfriend that you looked at another woman when you did. As a man, you know that sometimes you do, no matter how happy you are in the relationship. You didn't act on it because you are loyal, but it did happen. It could be because she had an attractive bottom, you noticed it, and watching it go past made you happy. Whatever it is, tell her. If she is upset, tell her that relationships do not disable the switch that makes you attracted to women in the first place. If she can make peace with your masculine energy, then you have a much more honest relationship. If she is too emotionally fragile to cope, then that's tough. It is better to know this now, not later. The fragility will get worse and worse until the sandcastle you've built together collapses at the next tide. A further way to be masculine is to never externally seek approval, whether in action or in words. See FutureDad 9, Superpowers Part 2, Stoicism, and FutureDad 15, Superpowers Part 3, MGTOW, for more on this. The final way to be masculine is inner, quiet confidence. That can be built over time with intelligent risk-taking. See FutureDad 49, the confidence point system. And underpinned with confidence, which is downstream from your habits. See FutureDad 23, Habits Part 2, How to Create Good Habits. Even when you triumph over your ego and build an amazing mind and body, it should never be for show. That's where the quiet part comes in. See FutureDad 48, Understate Your Success. Romance. So having dealt with honesty and masculinity, we can move on to another point of friction in romantic relationships. It is romance itself. Men are taught both by the media and scheming, hypergamous women generally, the two together are a good proxy for modern society, that romance means spending money on jewellery, gifts and holidays. It does not. Romance actually just means surprise. Recall that women are predisposed to screening men by their ability to provide and protect. She is fulfilling her genetic obligation by doing this, so accept it as natural. A clear sign of a provider and protector is that he is busy thinking about her and how he can ensure both things. Romance is an undeniable, demonstrable example of that, hence why it lights her up. So doing romance is straightforward. Firstly, listen and take note when she expresses that she likes a thing. The effort is in the paying attention. It takes care and conscientiousness for a man to get out of his thoughts about the fall of the Roman Empire, to notice, then make a note of what she wants. Secondly, then act on this information by doing or buying the thing. Finally, act upon it randomly and occasionally. Do not get her the thing frequently and certainly not automatically. You are not a department store, known colloquially as a simp. So there, you are now singularly trustworthy, unapologetically masculine, and sporadically romantic. Your girlfriend will boast of your awesomeness to her friends and family, and more importantly, you will have peace in your life. At that stage, if you want to keep her, she's yours, assuming there is attraction in the first place. See how simple that was? Future Dad.